Today I want to talk about wasted potential. Hi, my name is Tamara. I talk about a lot of things here, and today I want to talk about wasted potentials because my whole life, I recently realized that my whole life centered on the things that I was never able to do. So I have a lot of hobbies. My hobbies are singing, playing the instruments, writing, reading, crocheting, sewing, blah, 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 right? And those are all the things that I wanted to do professionally when I was young, but then I failed. But at least in my head, I thought of it that way. And I never really realized it, but I've been consciously thinking about it so that I don't really move on from these things, and that I keep thinking to myself, oh, if I get this done, I'm going to go back to what I really, really wanted to do as a kid, and I'm going to be in this like dream world where I want to do what I always wanted to do because my child self is not happy with where I'm at. I want to feel like a child, blah 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 blah. When that was me not able to moving on from one stage to another because I never felt satisfied with it. And it is an emotional process because it's sad. It brings up sadness. It brings up kind of like a grief because those are the things that you always dreamed about, but then you never got to finish it, right? But you gotta move on, right? It sounds very cruel, but you are now a different person. Not you're not the same as when you were like 9 years old, 14 years old, because you are living in the present, and what you are doing now is that you're escaping from reality and you're trying to create this imaginary space that never existed. But it's important. But I understand it, but it comes from this idea that your present will never going to be better than what you have been wishing for. But in reality, even with the situation that you're with, you can create a new identity. And it's going to be even better because you have more knowledge, you have more experience, and somehow we end up thinking that that's not the case. Doesn't make sense, and a lot of times we're attached to these things and it's hard to detach because it is what we identified ourselves when we were young. And yes, it's going to take time. It's possible, and you'll feel so much more comfortable if you accepted the loss and move on. And when it comes to moving on, it took me 2 to 3 years. When it comes to relationships, when it comes to friendships, finance, my dream, my situation. But always remember that we already have what we have been looking for. We already have the skills to try new things, and everything is in us. I know it sounds very theoretical, but it's not true. It's the reality that we're living in. And I just wanted to say that, you know.